Welcome to the New Home Show. This is your information connection to find out everything you need to know about buying a new construction home in Central Florida. I'm your host, Daniel Hat McPhee. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome back to the New Home Show. I'm your host, Daniel Hat McPhee, and I'm excited to be coming to you today from Winter Garden, Florida. Joining me is Mike McCrarey, and
Hello.
He is with Dream Finders Homes.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, Mike, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
It really is an honor. Get to know you a little bit. I'm excited to show the world you and what you have to offer.
Well, I appreciate it. It's great. It's great to be able to do stuff like this and showcase our community and everything that we got going on here. And really happy to be here.
Yeah. Well, thank you again. And as you know, kind of the format of the show is that we'll start with tell us about Dream Finders.
Okay. Well, Dream Finders, we're a national company. We are publicly traded. We're not the largest builder in the country, but I'll tell you what, we built some great homes. As a matter of fact, 2025, we're actually named the 2025 Builder of the Year, which we're very proud of. My journey with Dream Finders began a couple years back when I actually purchased a Dream Finder home while working for another builder, and the experience was so good, I wanted to come to work for Dream Finders. But the challenge was there were no openings because nobody ever leaves.
Yeah.
Finally, someone left, and I got an opportunity to come over here. And then they put me in Winter Garden, and it's been amazing. The thing I like about Dream Finders is the floor plans are cutting edge, open designs. I mean, and even like from our townhomes to our bungalows or single family homes, they all have the tall ceilings downstairs and upstairs. And just because someone's buying a townhome doesn't necessarily mean that they're downgrading on luxury. We do them all very, very, very nicely appointed. And the community is unbelievable. We're in Horizon West Winter Garden. Disney fireworks in the evening, and the schools are all top rated, so people really, really love to live here. Quality of life's amazing.
Yeah, it's absolutely. Just driving through here, you feel what he's talking about. And hey, what a powerful statement that you worked for a different builder, but you bought this home and were so impressed that you decided to work there. And it reminds me, you remember the old commercial? Not only am I the owner of Hair Club for Men, but I'm also a member. Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah. That's immediately what I think of. And I respect someone who really believes in what they're selling.
Walking testimonial.
What more can you say to somebody that I live in one too?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, great. Hey, how long has Dream Finders been around?
I think it's around 2008.
Okay.
Been around quite a long time.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think we're number 12 or 13 in the nation. Mm-hmm. But the thing is with the company is the fact that what I really, really liked about the company is, we're not the largest, but our land positions are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
From Winter Garden and all the future upcoming projects, it's very impressive.
Yeah, and I like that. I love the idea that a company would be very selective about where they build and strategic even. Instead of just, and this isn't a knock against any other builder, instead of just throwing up a community just to have homes to build, it sounds like there's definitely some intention about where they buy, where they build, and what they're going to provide really to the community.
Absolutely. Very, very, they're all very strategically located. And what a lot of people don't realize, like here in Winter Garden, real estate is not cheap. It's very, very expensive land. So for a company, to jump out and purchase this much land and have this much commitment to the area, that speaks volumes.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, one of my favorite parts of these episodes, tell us a little bit about Mike McCrarey.
Boy, I've been in a business for probably about 25 years. I started a long time ago. Worked in Dr. Phillips and Windermere. Okay. And as the market went up, market went down, just kind of ride the waves, and just kind of hang in there. But got a beautiful wife, got 3 kids, and live in Claremont right now, and life's good. Life is good. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy helping families with their homes, and it's what my passion is.
Man, that's awesome.
Thanks, brother.
And I love that you have the experience.
Yeah.
It's definitely makes working with a builder a lot easier when you have somebody that's experienced. They know what they're doing. They've been with the company for a while. So thank you for that.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. So tell me a little bit about what makes and you already have a little bit, but what makes Dream Finders different from the other builders out in the market?
Well, like for example, when you walk in our homes, the first thing you'll find is a lot of the other builders, and like I said, and I've worked for, I'm not gonna say all of them, but I've worked for a lot of them over the years. But we're able to make adjustments as needed, for the market.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been, selling the same floor plans over and over and over for the last 20, 25 years. So I think when you walk in our floor plans, you feel it. You feel the tall ceilings, you feel the open concepts, and you really get a feel of, because I've seen 4,000 square foot homes that feel like they're 2,000 square feet because they're small and choppy.
Yeah.
And I've seen the other side of it where smaller floor plans because they're thoughtfully engineered and designed, and the way they live, they feel larger than what they are. And I think a lot of our homes, we're on that side. People walk in, they're like, wow, it feels a lot bigger than it is. I know. So I think that's the big thing that we have that we do.
Great. Now, I did say that we're here in Winter Garden. You said we're here in Winter Garden. The name of this community is Serenade at Ovation. Tell me a little bit about the community itself.
The community itself is, to me, it has kind of like more of a boutique kind of feel to it, and the fact that it's around 300 lots when we're all going to get done. The HOA is only $121 a month for the single family homes and the bungalows. And the neat thing about that includes the fiber internet. I mean,
wow.
that's worth $100 just by itself.
Yeah.
We have children's playground, we've got dog parks, and we've got a few pocket parks throughout the community. But it's not your big, mega monster, resort type of feel. It's just a nice, I call it smart living, because that's what it feels like here. I mean, it's affordable, the homes are luxurious, and you got beautiful conservation views on some of the home sites that we've got that people are like, wow, it just feels right.
Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of conservation views, you've probably seen what's behind us. That's definitely a great touch and something with a lot of appeal.
Absolutely.
What would you say is the vision of Dreamfinders, at least in like the greater Orlando area?
We just keep all strategically looking for the best pieces of land that we can develop, and just keep moving forward, providing amazing quality homes to families all throughout Central Florida.
That's really great. What you talked about the high ceilings,
mm-hmm.
and in this home there's 8-foot doors. Is that something that's standard with Dreamfinders?
It's something that we try to include in all of our homes. You'll notice I've got a townhome that has 10-foot ceilings downstairs and 9-foot upstairs. Basically, you're looking at 9-foot 4 ceiling downstairs, 9 feet upstairs, and we try to do the 8-foot doors wherever we possibly can, to try to give us something that you don't have to say, well, like so you're sacrificing luxury, like I mentioned earlier. Then you also, when you look at like our townhomes have massive 2-car garages.
Okay. So
you still get your 2-car garage, and you got like your brick paver driveways. Even our bungalows, and the bungalows, because they're 2-car detached garages, there's a covered walkway from the garage coming into the back of the house.
Oh, that's nice.
So someone can have a private courtyard, and they also have the ability, to have that additional space for garage and storage, and of course, brick paver driveways. You don't give up any luxury.
Yeah, absolutely. Now there may be some people out there. I'm from Lakeland, definitely know what a bungalow is. However, I hadn't heard that term actually before I became a real estate agent. So, describe, at least for Dreamfinders version, what is a bungalow?
Well, what a bungalow is, and I don't know if they would call that industry jargon or whatever, but that's the term that's been basically been tagged to the homes that have the garage in the back of the home. Okay. Some of them are attached to the garage, to where you walk in, you park your car in the garage, and you walk in the back door of the home. And some of them they're detached, where you have like the home, then you have a little courtyard, and then you have the garage.
Okay. So basically, those are the houses that have kind of like the alley street in the back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of like the old Celebration type of feel. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we've got a lot of variety in that.
I've always really thought that's neat.
Yeah.
It allows you to keep the front very very clean, and I don't want to say unlived, but I don't know. That's what's always presented to the public, and then you come through the back, and that's really neat. Yeah, no, it's a neat community, and that's the neat thing about when you drive through our communities. You'll see the elevation, the architectural styles. You see the townhomes, the bungalows, and the single families on the conservation home sites, and you get a feel. It's not just like you drive down the street, which house is mine. Right. All the homes are different.
They all have different views. They all have different architectural styles to where it gives the streetscapes and the communities it looks nice instead of just all the homes looking like the same.
One of the objections that I hear when talking to people about new construction is, I don't want to live in one of those cookie cutter houses. And that's one of the things I definitely love about Dream Finders. They're far from cookie cutter. And like you said, there's an assortment of different types of homes in the community. So not only is it different houses, but different types of houses.
Correct. Yeah. When you're coming home, it's like, it should feel, refreshing, and that's your sanctuary, your home. So it'd be like, I'm welcome home.
Yeah.
Instead of driving down the block and everything looking the same, it's nice.
Yeah, looking at mailboxes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, actually, you can't even do that now because
it's all that's right. It's all the community mailboxes nowadays.
Yeah. Which, by the way, again, that was the Postal Service that did that, not the builders.
Correct. Wasn't us. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, Mike, what else would you like to tell the world?
Just come out and take a look at our home. It's the community is called Serenade at Ovation. It's in Winter Garden. It's in the newer section of Winter Garden. We're in between Hartzog Road and Western Way, and we're really close to Disney's the new Flamingo Crossing, where Disney has all of the shops and restaurants and everything set up. And this area is just absolutely growing. And I'm happy to help you, any of your viewers, anyone that needs any help. So happy to be of assistance.
Awesome. Mike, thank you so much.
Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
All right.
If you're interested in a new home or just thinking about new construction and want to know more about it, give me a call, a text, email, DM, send a pigeon, smoke signals, whatever you need to do. Let's have a conversation. I'm looking forward to it, and I'll see you soon.